3, you're ready. Go.
Hi guys, we're going to talk a little bit today about shoulder health, how to keep your shoulder sockets healthy. It's a very common injury for people to have from working out in the gym. Sometimes it's because we've gone a little too heavy, too fast. Sometimes it's a form problem, and sometimes it's just because shoulders are kind of delicate and there's a lot going on in there. So one of the things I always do before I weightlift, because I have had a shoulder injury, I had one the middle of August, and I'm still recouping it a little bit. I think mine was a little impingement issue. So one of the things I do now when I go in the gym is I keep on my hooded sweatshirt and I warm up a little bit, get my body nice and warm before I start doing any work. And before I start adding any weight, I do some shoulder rotation exercises, range of motion stuff, just to get everything in proper alignment. I'm going to show you what I do today, and the bar that I'm using today for the demonstration is about a 10-pound bar. It's my weight bar at home. When I'm in the gym, I use the bar that's used for like lat pull down. I unhook it and just use the bar for these exercises. You could also use a broom handle, mop handle, whatever kind of bar you have. It needs to be about 4 foot long. So let me get my bar and I'll show you the shoulder exercises that I do. And it's going to be a little difficult for me because, like I said, this is about a 10-pound bar, and I usually use a totally unweighted bar. And I'm wearing my gloves, and I wear my gloves in the gym too because it just helps with the rotation of the bar a little bit more. And let me try not to hit my ceiling. I just hold one end of the bar down by my hip, and then I take the bar up and around. And it's actually easier with the lat pull bar because it has a little curvature to it. So I do this for a little bit until I feel a nice warmness in this left shoulder, and then I'll switch it around to the opposite side and do the same thing. Just rotating back and forth. And then when they feel nice and warm, then I'll do a little up down. And then I bring it all the way down in the back. And you can see it really opens up my shoulder when I do that. And then after my exercises, and don't heavy up too soon, you know, proper form is more important than how heavy you go. If you've injured your shoulder, you're going to end up not being able to lift any weight, so safety first. Then after my exercises, I like to work, we have really small muscles in our rotor that make up our rotor cuff in our shoulder. The infraspinatus and the supraspinatus, and or spinatus. I'm going to slaughter these words. I just use real light weights. These are 2.5 pounders, and I use them, and I'll draw little circles out to my side going forward, and then little circles with my arms going backwards, and I'll do about 10 each direction. And then when I'm done, then I'll do larger circles forward. And you want to do this after your shoulder workout because you don't want to fatigue those little muscles before you ask those stabilizing muscles to do work. So this is the end of my shoulder workout that I do this. I do 10 each direction small, and then 10 each direction going larger. And let me see. Oh, another exercise you can do that involves no weights is I take my arms behind me, interlace my fingers, straighten my arms. It opens up my shoulder socket really nicely. And then if you are flexible enough and you can lean forward and pull your arms up, that helps. And then there is the good old across your arm, across your chest, stretches both directions that are very helpful. And then I've also been using a foam roller. And I'll real quickly show you this one. I'll have to drop down to the floor for it. But I just have a simple foam roller at home. And I don't know if you can see me here. Just put the foam roller in the middle of your back. Cross your arms across your chest. And then roll right between your shoulder blades. And you can kind of roll on an angle. And then you can flip this over. And roll out the front part of your shoulder, and you would do this after your workout. You want to be nice and warm when you do this. But you basically lay down on it in front of your shoulder, and you roll it. And then one last opener for your shoulder. Arms in front. Invert your palms. Push away. Then I like to lift up and then drop. One elbow, lift up, and drop the other one. And that's it. Keep your shoulders healthy.